Why do you have a green light on you?
Well,
You have a green light on
I
you.
would like to introduce you to the items of interest, points, and propaganda's return. I'm your host, Mr. Kitty Cat Southback, and I'd like to share some stories with you. Would you like that?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Couldn't stand that. Before work, I wrote GQ magazine all over my body for free alone.
You rub it all over.
I smell fantastic. Future is now the best rapper ever. And I smell like it. What now, bitches?
Future.
Welcome! To be noted is 1:30 a.m. Daddy's eating Crustables and entering portals to new dimensions. Lost 2 baseball games, 1-1. Now went from country music to Japanese music. What's fun?
Country music to Japanese music.
Yeah, that happened last night. You remember? I don't.
There's a weird green, like, apparition on this. It's only if I turn it this way.
Want you to know, no longer do I believe in the news. Only what worn out hookers tell me at the dollar store. They know what's on the streets. They've got it.
I got it.
Next up, hey, I'll mix some news up. I don't want to waste all my dangers. Everything going up, but my salary one Chipotle worker begs customers not to come for him after another price increase. Don't blame me, bitch. I just spoiled the sandwiches. I can't afford to eat here neither. I would have just ordered some jigs in there and fucking wrap and just called it a day, you know. Fuck, who's this bitch? She didn't even tip me. Man retires after 42 years from a minimum wage job. Only receives a barbecue party. Does the meat have human DNA in it? What? I heard the Hebrew Nationals did. Oh, snap.
Well, the Hebrews have gone national.
On a personal
They have
note,
gone national.
I unload all the food for a dollar store because that's where my life is right now. It's pretty sweet. They just told me, can you eat some breast mince for you coming to work drunk next time? Corporate's coming. I said, sure. So that'll be tomorrow. But anyway, if you read the back of the packaging, it's like bioengineered meat. That means they grew that shit in the test tube. But the yummy chicken tenders are on fire. And no. Kurt Cobain's daughter is now dating Tony Hawk's son. By the way, who gives a fuck? The kid probably shreds.
Probably does. Daddy probably does.
Palestine.
Palestine? Is that what?
Nobody said it. Hey, did you hear? My son died from fentanyl. Then I fell in a manhole. Yeah. Sued the gas station for a lot of money. Was on sale. That price isn't right. The sign said, whatever, bitch. When you want, I'll give it to you. Get the fuck out. That's how you do customer service in the real world. Let me go back. When you write a good song, but have to record it, when you write a good song, but you have to record it quietly to not wake up your family, that's my heart every time I enter the public. That's for a boy that has to secretly record music because he's next door to his parents and shit, but, you know, you gotta doing?
Mister, I'm gonna say one thing. Your face looks really red.
It is, I'm screaming.
And then also, I don't know why I have a green
Let
apparition.
me take a break.
Every
Dude,
time I put
I'm
the camera
in the
here.
magic.
Right, but every time I set the camera here, you got like this green
Alright, soak it
apparition.
in. Let's take a meditation.
And I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to get rid of it.
Are you with me?
Yeah. Oh shit. Let's get biblical. Look at that. That's hot. Okay, hey, I like this better. And thank you for the
I hate the last Pop-Tart, baby. You broke my heart, so I took the strawberry flavor. Microwave while you slept in my jeans. I took the last Pop-Tart, baby, and slid on out. Slid on out. Alright, you got some?
I actually do.
Okay.
I wrote for this. Okay. I adjusted the camera angle.
We in the zone. Take it. Take
Fuck
it.
the green apparition. I don't understand it, but here we are. So yeah. Do
I
it.
put the springs
Give me
back
that.
in it. Please
Give
don't
me
lose
that.
them. Because it's a bitch, but I gotta buy
Wait
you.
a second. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Excuse me. Excuse me, mister. We have
I'm sorry, my head itching.
can you look? Yes, because of that.
You know, my head. You know, I didn't get the time to comb my hair, but I like to keep it natural too, because I'm just that kind of kid.
You're cute. Okay. So I have 3 points of interest
Alright.
because this is the items of interest
You wrote
poems
before I did. I wrote all this drunk last night.
and propaganda. So,
So, we're having fun.
but propaganda is kind of a loose term. We're not really pushing any agenda here, but you know, whatever. Take what you will from that. Folks, the first point of interest I have here revolves around a gentleman who was the first Native American to enlist in World War I. And recently he had a bridge dedicated to him in Cannonball, North Dakota. This is an exciting event. He's the first one to actually enlist. Nobody forced him. He decided to volunteer.
I wasn't doing nothing anyway. I'm gonna
And
go adventurous.
right, you know, they took his home. He decided he would kill off the people who took his home. So let's just, I'm just kidding.
Well,
I am
you know,
kidding. I'm
dude,
kidding.
It's like, you know,
I'm kidding.
it was probably a kid that happened to, but that kid,
Right.
you know, they don't have nothing to do with him. He wants to do something else.
Right.
But you know,
Right.
That's courage. He wants
Right.
he wants to span out.
All right. So he was the first to enlist, and these are, you want to hear his last words?
Yes.
I am not confused. I understand sentences of more than 3 or 4 words, and so do the people I know.
Gotta love some Native American slang.
And there you go. And there you go. And I like the sass, personally. So that's our first point of interest, this gentleman. Now I'm going to move on to the second lady. The next one is a lady. You have any questions, or you just want to move on?
No, I'm
Okay.
here. I'm listening.
Now, the second lady of interest here is the South Carolina teen crowned the first black homecoming queen in school's history. So she's the homecoming queen.
South Carolina.
In South
That's
Carolina,
nice.
and this is true. Just recently, she was crowned the first
What year was that?
black queen.
What year
School
was that?
history.
Because I
What do you-
remember I got in trouble for dancing with black women and like probably early 90s.
It wasn't that long ago. It was not that
Yeah, that's
long.
what I'm saying. Because they found out I like dancing with black women at the dances, and I got beat on by my
No.
parents because it wasn't that long ago. Shit was fucked up. But let me tell you something. That was the sexiest dancing I ever
sexiest
done. I gotta
dancing, I
say, dude, that's
guarantee
what,
it.
dude, I loved it.
I
dude.
guarantee it.
And we were just having
I
fun,
guarantee it,
dude.
'cause
But
they got
that's
moves.
where it's at. I said, fuck this forever. I like it dark. You know what I'm saying?
They got soul. They got the moves.
No, dude. No, but I
They
remember
got-
that. It couldn't have been that long ago.
So,
Because in my lifetime, I remember that
so
it was
she
a little
is,
rough.
folks. She is, and this is an exciting event.
Yeah, proud for her.
South Carolina teen crowned first black homecoming queen in school's history. Do you want to hear what she had to say?
Let me hear what you had
She
to say.
says, "When they said my name, I felt so much joy, relief, and honor because I knew that representation matters. And I don't know about the blue Dodge Challenger used in a jailbreak and found at the East Macon Kroger." And that was it.
Was that real?
And you know, the proof is in the pudding, folks. That, I would say, that's a confession. But I'm very happy for her. I'm proud of her. She's beautiful. I don't have the picture to show you, but I like that. And then we have any questions, and then we're gonna move on to the third people of interest. This is more than one person. This is Allegheny County.
It's actually hot in here. You fell in
That is just my my sexual tension. That's all you're feeling right now, folks, and David's feeling it too. And this, all right. So, would you like to hear the next people of interest? This is from Allegheny County Health Department. It's the annual school immunization report. Do you want to hear about the report? Mister, okay.
Absolutely.
It was released last week, and it shows a downward spiral in the percentage of students who are fully immunized, and a slight increase in religious and moral exemptions to the vaccine. So, do you want to hear what one health official said? One health official said, and this is in Allegheny County, Pennsylvania. This health official said, "It's all right when they're fully immunized. When they're not, it's a very different situation. Then it's all over." And there you go. So, now I have questions.
All right, I gotta get the questions. We gotta get
Let's
down
get that,
to the
and then
raw
let's make
meat of
sure
this.
you're
Yeah, I'm
the
sorry.
green
I'm laying so
apparition.
much. I was
Coming
into
back.
it. That was a fascinating story.
all right. So here are the questions: baked salmon, mac and cheese, or Bloody Mary. Pick all that apply to 1, the first Native American to enlist in World War I, and 2, the South Carolina homecoming queen. What foods apply to those two beautiful people mentioned?
Now there's baked salmon.
Baked salmon, mac and cheese, Bloody Mary, which is
I would go
technically a
with the
drink.
baked salmon and Bloody Marys,
Okay,
and save the mac and cheese for dinner.
for who? But who's eating it?
Me and the chief.
You and the chief?
Yeah, I think he would love
Okay, all right.
that. Yeah, baked salmon, margaritas in the morning.
Okay.
Probably a couple at noon, to be honest with you. We have a tradition. And at night we eat some mac and cheese, so it kind of is a comfort food and it puts you to sleep. But that white bitch ain't getting shit.
White bit? Wait a minute, she's black. The black girl?
Yeah, well,
the
they come
homecoming
off that way
queen?
sometimes, but don't get it mistaken.
Okay.
We don't give a fuck.
She's not having anything.
Yeah, I know she's not having nothing, because she ain't getting nothing.
Right, well, she's not 21 or anything anything. She
Well,
can't have a Bloody
She
Mary.
needs to go home to mama and make her
It's
cook
got
or
alcohol
something,
in
'cause obviously she's out of balance.
Oh, wow.
Well, she's too young to know. She needs to take her ass back home and learn how to cook. Come back when you know how to bake some salmon and feed me and the Big Chief.
Okay.
Then we can have a powwow.
Oh, and then there's further questions. I have further questions?
Gotcha.
Okay. Of the two people mentioned, which do you like the most? And what is the future of students in Pennsylvania?
Oh, Pennsylvania. I think those are tough kids.
Right, they don't want the vaccine.
No.
Right.
I think Pennsylvania's gonna be. It's one of those
Right,
places
right.
that's gonna be all right. They're tough.
Let's see. You think so?
No, yeah, Pennsylvania. They're tough kids. They usually find a way.
Right. So they say that there's a lot of religious and moral exemptions to the vaccine.
Oh, that shit will
So-
exercise itself in exhaustion, and
Right.
people get tired of talking about it. Then it'll go on to something else. Just
Okay,
like
so
everything else.
all right. So there's the
Yeah,
answer
it's
there.
Dude, they just want to be a part of something. They're not really.
That's true. Yeah, I think so.
You know, time moves on. Some people don't, and they just get faded
So do you
away.
think that the students in Pennsylvania are becoming more religious or woke? Which one is it?
I think the woke shit's done.
Think so?
I think, well, people are taking, it's not bad to have your religious beliefs. I'm not really much of, I like to look at everything, but
Sure.
people seem to be looking at it from a different angle, I think.
Sure.
If people get religious now, they actually read the book and don't have it read for them, I guess I could say.
Right.
So I think that people are getting more of a grasp of it. That's why I don't worry about shit. I think
Education.
people really are getting a grasp of how fucked up shit is, and it don't happen overnight, but I think
I
it's
think so,
really
too.
showing its face, and
Right.
that's the people is gonna figure it out.
I think so too. And
Ain't nothing wrong with religion, but having somebody tell you what it is different from learning it on your own.
right, and have respect, right? I think people are smarter than you
but
think.
they respect, and I feel
They
like they
are.
are. You have bad days, people are fucked up to you, but you let it
Right.
go because, dude, I've had bad days. Maybe they own some shit,
Right.
but generally speaking, I think people are very pleasant.
I think so too. And that's all the more reason why you shouldn't give up on them. Don't give up on
Nah, I
people.
don't,
No,
because I know
no.
I've had that day where you're just like, fuck.
Right.
And I also found you see
right.
old people that are stupid and
Everyone's
dumb and
pissing me off.
mean. They probably were stupid and dumb and mean before they were old.
They were just
So I don't think you gotta give, even elders gotta earn respect.
they were just bullies to begin
I mean, I
with.
respect my elders, but
Right.
sometimes I'm like, that guy's always been an asshole. Fuck it, I hope he slips and
Yeah.
breaks his
Oh my
neck. I don't give a
gosh.
fuck.
Right.
Because you see the young guy that's an
Yeah.
asshole, and he's been an asshole, and he never broke out of it, and now he's like 30, and he's still like he was in high school. He's gonna grow up to be an old asshole, and I hope he breaks his fucking neck. And the world will be much better. He'll come back and try again. Restart, retard.
Indeed.
Same thing.
Indeed. Right. So
Now
I'm
I'm being too mad.
in Hinduism though, they believe that if you're an asshole in this life, it carries over. You're gonna
Yeah,
do it
but-
again in the next one if you live again. You're just gonna
But
be.
on the inside looking out, you don't know, so it's bliss.
You don't know.
You know?
You're like-
So it wouldn't matter what I said. You'd just be fucking.
Yeah, I'm all that.
You're all of
Yeah,
that.
I'm all
so,
that.
So
right?
good for you, but you'll come back and still be an asshole.
Right.
I'm trying to excel,
Or,
and I'm not doing a
or,
great job.
in
I'm
the-
not doing a great job, but I'm trying.
the,
but we're trying to excel.
In the Christian community, they say you're going to hell. So that if you're going to be like that, All right.
This
Well,
is almost as bad as me singing that frog
Mr.
song almost a year ago where
Still-
I fell into the wall. But I'm more sober now. That's incredible enough to listen to. That's crazy.
But then you have yet to answer
Okay.
this other question.
Give it to me.
You told me what you think about the students in Pennsylvania. So now, of the two people mentioned earlier, the first Native American to enlist in World War I, and the first Black homecoming queen in school history, which one do you like the most? Which of these two do you like the most? Your favorite of the two?
I like the Black homecoming queen.
You like her?
No, I take that.
Yeah. I think
That
hell
that
yeah.
Native American, good for him. That motherfucker chose his
You
destiny.
think his time has passed?
But
like
I
his-
think the Black homecoming queen gets bigger respect.
Hell yeah.
I give it up. And I think Native American would agree also, because it's just like,
Right,
shit, they just want to go kill some white people.
Right, yeah. Oh my
But,
God.
you know, fucking rock on, dude.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Damn
But
right.
the first black
Right.
beauty queen, that's amazing, because she's a queen.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
first, and it's black queen. Yeah, that's
And
beautiful.
she's so happy, and she's beautiful. I don't have a picture of her,
even
but I
like
saw
that
her.
Native
She's
American be
sweet.
rooting for her. I'm like, I got your back.
Yeah,
That's
and
a beautiful story.
and I'm very happy.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's our news, South Carolina. All right. So, would you like to move on? We're done with that. Or do you have something more to add?
Oh, do I?
Let's go back and forth. And here we go.
Oh, I had.
Mr.
I'm
There we
gonna
go.
get back on track.
Pass
Let me
the
get my
mic.
knob on.
What's up? Who's going to prom this year? He, she, maybe an immigrant looking for new visa options? Oh, sign me up. Now, trunk or treat, you know it's the season. Now, it's so hard to rape kids these days. In my days, you just had to teach them how to do karate and then invite them over to play video games. Bomb deal! Ah! Black belt, Taekwondo! 2020! Oh!
Anyway.
But can I add something though? Don't you think though, in this day and age, wouldn't you think that all children should learn how to fight? Don't you think all of them should?
No, that's actually a true story.
Right.
I'm only old enough. I'm almost 40. I don't give a shit now. But yeah, like I was a kid, man. My dad was a very good boxer. He was a Golden Glove boxer. And his friend that owned a video store, like lived in Russia and moved down there, and he taught me how to kill. But he even made me break my bones, and I learned martial arts and boxing from them. Then a kid handed out pamphlets at school one day for like Taekwondo lessons. Dude, like everything in my life, I signed up. I'm like, fuck yeah, I love Bruce Lee. I already knew how to fight. I was a street fighter. But I'm so shy and like you wouldn't think it.
Right.
But you fucking flip my temper, I'm afraid of what I might do to you.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm not that kind of person really, but I like the discipline.
Right.
And I was like, martial arts, I want to be like Bruce Lee. You take these lessons, you start flying around, you get so good, you fly around. I'm not even fucking 13. And I'm not at school, I'm moving around the States. And my teacher is sucking my dick. And I have to pretend it's not happening. So I started using morphine. Because my adrenaline's running so hard. And I get better. It's fucking insane. But that's the story. And then I started drinking. And using, but if I'm there, I lost my fucking mind. And I said, I want to give it all up and I want to start becoming a poet and a musician. And I locked myself in my room for almost a year. And I didn't tell nobody. And that's how I started a new life. And that motherfucker got what he deserved on his own.
Oh yeah.
But if I ever ran onto the street, yeah, I'll shoot him in the fucking forehead. I think pedophiles should be murdered.
Agreed. And
But I can't. I don't have nothing.
people don't want to hear that violence.
No, but that's
it's
the
true.
thing. But the thing is,
yeah.
I can still get up from this chair and I can beat the shit out of somebody. But I don't care.
No doubt.
I like it more for the discipline and like I like learning kung fu.
The
and
one
I tried
thing.
different arts and I got into kickboxing and I was very successful and I gave it up and I think I got high for the first time on psychedelics. My world completely changed. I found the joy in music, writing, and I was going to be a computer programmer. I don't even like computers anymore. I want to get a fuck with it. Now I got all this set up, but it's from China. It works pretty good.
Well, one of the things I wanted to say though is
exciting.
no one, you know how to fight, but you certainly have discipline because I may have mentioned it in a previous episode, but when you and I would just kind of like playfully spar and like play fight, you were never, you would never go too far. You didn't hurt me, but you had a lot of control, right? But you knew how to handle me as such so that I would not get hurt or anything. So you have incredible discipline, and to look at you outwardly, most people would not think that at all.
But you know I know how to kill you within a second. Right?
I know.
No, I took it very seriously. And I always carry weapons. You never see it.
Right.
Those days never come.
No.
But the thing is, in my mind, the day you don't have a secret knife or something on you, and you are a weapon, the day you let your guard down is the day that some shit's gonna
That's
happen.
right.
I'm paranoid, that's why I don't trust anybody.
Like I say,
but I love everybody.
hurry up and wait.
I don't want them to know anything.
Like they say, hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait!
Yep.
Your ice cream's gonna melt, and I don't care. All right, man, I gotta get to that. I'm wasting everybody's time.
All right.
I was laughing, so I got some more.
It's good. No.
Almost 40. I'm still in line for the lunch program. Wars feed children. Life is precious. When chicken in the corn, but the corn can't grow.
I like that song.
Yeah,
I love that song.
Yeah, you gotta look up that
It's
song.
cute.
When the chicken in the corn, but the corn don't grow. One string mobility.
I have such a nice angle on you.
If James Brown was a now later flavor, I'd eat him up. He begged for it. Please, please, please. Copyright that flavor. Sweaty and savory chocolate. Please, please. You know.
So
I've been having more conversations with my dad this year. We both look sad. Somehow, though, he becomes more optimistic than I could ever dream of. I wonder why.
So you have a certain optimism in spite of the sad, somber conversations you have with your dick.
Oh, I forgot about the blue raspberry candy thing.
Oh, yeah.
Last minute. I was just fucking around after. By the way, I got a conference call from work. You know, we got to be on edge tomorrow.
Yep.
And before the conference call, the district manager, my boss, was in the room and like, hey, David, we got to talk to you about something. We heard you smelled like alcohol the other day. Can you just eat some breath mints? Because we got loss prevention coming. But you do your job. And I'm like, I'm glad somebody said that to me because I can't smell, so I don't know. I have long nights. Sometimes we hang out and I get fucked up. Who's to know? But at least somebody said something to me and they thought it was funny. I'm like, yeah, so I'll just go to bed early. But yeah, if I go in at 5 and they come in at 12 and they're going to press me, because money's missing and I didn't do anything.
Right.
By then I should be sober.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who's talking? I didn't do it. I worked 9 days in a row. I might have been on record to smell like garbage, but guess who? Me. Said I was the only one that doesn't work.
Damn right. Damn right. That's why they're not gonna complain.
Walk out, because Daddy's home. I walk with a gay guy. I work for the gay guy.
You walk with a gay guy? You walk him? That's
He
hot.
reminds me of blue raspberry candy. It's an awesome flavor that doesn't exist. But it does in his own way. Because, you know, it does in its own way because I just thought about that the other day. I love blue raspberry like candy.
It's good.
It's so good. But then I realized it's not a blue raspberry.
It don't exist.
But you know what the blue raspberry is? It reminds me of the gay guy I work with. He is a blue raspberry, and I love him in every way.
Yeah.
But not that way.
Right.
But it's beautiful though.
Right.
He hates my guts, and I just
I just look at gays. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Goes on like his neck.
Oh my God.
But, you know,
Yeah.
then that would be a problem.
I like those shoes.
You like these?
I love it.
These are my
Street cred.
Street cred, mustard trip. Sound alarm, the bitches are low.
Mister,
I got one more beer left. What time are we?
can we pass? This is 30:30.
Oh, that much? We got
Yeah.
plenty of time.
So,
God damn, it feels like it's been forever.
Like I said, feel free to roll with the discussions, and I have some more questions.
All right, let's get with the questions. I
Okay.
like the questions.
Let me set
me
this
refresh
in
myself.
place.
And I'll do one of these.
I have to set this down. All right, Mister, do you have the mic? Can you hand it to me? So I don't have to crawl over there. So I don't have to stripper crawl over there to get it. So anyway.
Oh my God.
What was that, a bird?
No, but it
A
hung in
bird?
there and I sniffed it on my nose. Lord, that hurt.
Woo.
You know what it's like.
Folks, we're really happy to have you here with us. Don't
Yeah.
feel like you've been excluded. We're doing this for you, for us,
We're back,
but
baby.
mostly for us, but also for you. And some of you are longtime listeners, and you're just a small cult following, and we love you. So, thank you. And I hope you're happy and well wherever you're at. And I know we're all struggling in some way with something. There's always a struggle, but that's what makes life very juicy and flavorful. So let's move on to, I have a question here for you, Mr. And they're all numbered. This one is number 1. The plot thickener of every show now is homosexuality. Why is that? Why is it?
Well, I think
Is it programming? What is it?
Well, what I recently heard, and I find this to be true, which I don't care. Now, don't get me, I don't care about it at all. Like, we recently was watching a show. I don't care about any of this.
No.
I love it. Jumps, turns, twists, ass to butt. I don't.
Right,
ass
right.
To mouth,
Penis
I
to
don't
penis,
get, well, we
vagina to
watching this
vagina.
at the show, but I'm like, we stayed up watching the episode. I'm like, it's taking a weird turn.
It
You know,
is,
it's
right?
leaking into the next episode. Then all of a sudden, the man that like supposed to be kind of the upcoming hero just starts having sex with another man out of nowhere.
Where they're kissing and getting hot.
No,
and,
but I'm like, what the fuck?
right. They're like sitting up against a
Like,
rock.
you didn't even kind of walk me into it. It just
Right,
happened.
right.
I'm
They're-
like, done.
they're laying
It's
up against
not,
a rock.
I guess it's like there's no story there.
And going at
He
it.
didn't tell me about this
Right,
dude coming over tonight. That'd be like your mama.
Right, right.
You coming
So-
home tonight and you got a hoe with you that's 20 years older than you, and you just walk to the living room like she ain't gonna say something.
Right.
Hey, I don't know. My mom was like, who's this bitch? You got 20 minutes and keep the door open, and then this bitch is out.
Right, right.
Nah, dude. I mean, like, really? But that's how you president that to me.
Right, right, right. It was
Yeah, I know.
presidented to you. That's how it was presidented.
It's how you present that
Well,
to me.
Mr.
But I'm just saying, like,
Right.
you could have worked on the story better.
Like, built
but
up to
that
it,
ruined
like-
the whole fucking. Like,
Right.
that's how it goes now.
Right,
It just
right,
goes. But I hear that the writer's strike, bro. I hear they breaking away from that woke shit, and they kind of over it because the sales aren't working.
Right,
They're not
right,
making
right.
dynamite movies no
Yeah.
more. Because the older writers, they'll be like, well, we are in the, like, they kept writing while the writers were striking, and the writers that really wrote got good, and the people while they were striking,
Right.
now go back to work, but you ain't been writing, so
That's
you dusty.
right.
You say you ain't homing your craft.
Right, right.
So
right,
they're
right.
gonna fall to the side, just like
That's
BLM.
right.
Nothing against them, but that was a fucking joke and it was a ripoff.
Right.
And you know, I know people wanted to believe in something, but you see what it got you? Anytime you live in a world where you look up to something bigger and you want to be a part of it, why don't you be a part of yourself instead?
Exactly. Exactly.
Instead, these real writers, and that whole time they was off, they sat at home and they kept writing.
That's
Why
right.
stop?
Mhm.
And guess what? They got material and they don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
While you bitching, people are actually working for nothing.
It is such a good feeling to have material.
No,
It's
no.
so good. It is a
No,
good
man, the
feeling.
most depressing because, you know, I've been a writer my whole life. I got a lot of work and I've never shared it with anyone.
Right,
And I've been writing my whole life, but it's just important.
right.
It's more of a therapy than anything, but you right, then you get good at it.
Yeah.
You don't want nobody to have it.
Right.
But these people are bitching, man. Writing's very special. It's magic.
It is, and it actually is. That's not a joke.
It's nothing to bitch about, and money can't buy it.
When you say that writing is magic, that's not to be trivialized at all, because writing used to be burned because it was called witchcraft. They thought that it was actually evil at one time.
And also, it's called sex magic. You know why
Right.
I don't masturbate?
Right. A demon.
No, you know, I know for a fact.
There's a demon.
Whenever I slip up and I do masturbate,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so much bad luck comes on me.
Right.
And it never, and I've tested it, it never fails. I get it rains.
Because
I already got bad luck.
something's taking your essence. It's like something's taking.
I feel a lot better when I just keep it.
Right. And then also it's a great exercise in self-control and discipline.
Oh no, it's very difficult.
You have to have,
It's very difficult.
Right.
But,
Right. Especially for men.
I usually had terrible bad luck and shit just rains on me.
Right. Yeah. Some people love it, can't get enough of it, but it's just like in general, it's kind of a dark thing to do, right? Because it's leeching your life essence.
No, I'm not having nothing against it. I just know it affects.
Oh, mister. I also, I don't mean to be greedy here, but, would you like the next question?
Yeah, I think I'm out of shit. I can make shit up, but I'm out.
These are numbered, and so we're on to number 2. And this one is psychological triggers. What are they? And can you name some of them?
Psychological triggers.
Yeah, both in a general sense and your own personal triggers. Like what is a psychological trigger for you? How would you define that?
Psychological trigger. I don't like being called boy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I get, but that's one thing I've actually bitten my tongue till it bleeds or left. I don't like being called, and I've had these young men comes in and calls me boy. Young southern, like teenagers call me boy, and I'm gonna break their fucking neck. But you know, different time, different place.
Right.
Like I've become kinder in my days. The other things that trigger me is I don't like people touching me.
Yeah, that's a big one. I don't either.
And I don't want them to know anything about me.
Yeah.
But people, it's another southern thing. They pry so much.
Right.
I literally probably lie 90% of my daily life when I leave here. I tell nothing but lies.
Right.
I don't want them to know anything about me.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I'm from.
Right.
I still have a family. I don't know where the fuck I come from. I stopped looking because it got weird. I stopped looking. I don't know.
Very twisted, yeah.
No, it gets twisted as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't want to know. I don't care. I don't think it matters.
No.
But that's the biggest thing. Is people pry.
Yeah, I hate that. That's one of my triggers too.
And everybody wants to be your friend.
Right.
And I just have nothing to say.
I have a trigger. When people, but it's mostly gonna be men specifically, assume that I'm a wild person or a promiscuous person, and I am not. I'm neither of the two. In fact, I'm so boring and almost a prude. Sometimes almost a prude.
I don't know how I got
because
this.
I don't.
That's my life. I'm a wild man.
That's right, but I mean,
they
they say that, but you're really not.
I keep it to myself. We just run around here, but I'm not out doing anything.
The same people who say that you're wild, I've also seen a different side of you where many times, especially you're in a good mood, nothing's going wrong, you're so cute. You just stay to yourself. You're well behaved.
Like
you are.
As Jack Kerouac said, never get drunk outside your own house.
Right. They don't see.
That's wise words. But otherwise, go at it.
Oh, also, as Marcus Aurelius said, the Stoic, until you know someone both at home and abroad, you don't know them. You don't really know them. Yeah, so don't make judgments, pass judgments.
Man. You know, my favorite thing is meeting genuine people.
Right.
And now saying I'm sad about it. I'm almost 40.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll ever have a friend outside of this house anymore. Like, 'cause
it comes
so
with
hard
age.
You you never know.
Happens with
You run
age.
into a stranger every now and then, and like, but all mine are dead.
Right.
But the way I met them, I just kind of had that same feeling though. You wouldn't know until you just bump into them one day,
Right.
and you just have so much in common. You just don't linger from each other, and that's a beautiful thing. But I don't think I'll ever have any more friends.
You have the craziest stuff reflected in your glasses right now.
Dude,
It's wild.
we're working
It's
it.
wild. I like it.
And, but I love
You're
it.
so cute.
There's something else I wanted to talk
So
to you
cute.
about. But you got me captivated. You got the best.
I'm sorry.
wishes. No, it's great. It's
Okay.
great.
So those personal psychological triggers. Do you have any more to add to that? Oh,
You know what bothers me?
yeah.
Is I try to, like, I love my mother and parents, but I feel detached.
Right.
And I have to force myself to love them.
Right, yeah.
But I just remember all the good times, but I don't,
Yeah.
it doesn't
yeah.
have any effect.
Yeah.
I have a hard time feeling sometimes. When I know I should.
Here's what I'll say insofar as parents are concerned.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, it's just a notebook thing that you gotta do. It's like rules, but to be honest with you, I have a hard time feeling.
I love my parents to death. However, I have very strong opinions about them, and for good reason. And I will
I'm scared
say,
of the world
yeah,
because I kind of was set up for failure.
they kind of set us up for failure.
And now I
They
just know I
did.
got this. It's like this monster I gotta fight.
And maybe they were too lenient or too strict, or they just didn't tell you the things you needed to know and give you the skill set.
They were great.
Right.
I deserved every beating I got. I can tell you that right now, and I guarantee you I did.
What upsets me is the lack of instilling a skill set in me early on. That upset me. That really set me back.
I'd like to think they tried.
They tried,
but I just don't remember.
And maybe their methods were not good. Maybe their methods were just horse shit. You know, you don't know.
No, I was trying to talk to aliens and shit.
Hell yeah.
And I like sit by I sit by the lake, and I had these ideas that I could create my own utopia. And I got older and older, and now I'm sitting in the alley with cucumber shears. I'm looking at them like, this don't feel right. And Rebecca and Tara left.
Right.
They're not pleased.
They're not pleased one bit.
So let's go. Let's go play some Ninja Turtles and shit. You know, it's fucking crazy. No, I remember walking around, we play video games and shit, just ruin our lives day by day. Then we snorted Adderall, and I passed the test with flying colors, and my mother had to buy me a fucking laptop.
I know your phone's going off, but we can't answer it right now.
I don't give a fuck.
We can't answer it right now. We're busy. We're busy.
Dude, I'm 3 beers in.
Hell yeah. Oh, and it's another thing. And you used to love, when you worked at Lowe's, you used to love telling people, no, I got a show to do on the weekend or
That's what
whatever.
I'm going to start doing now.
Yeah.
And I do it for all you 12 people.
Hell yeah, whoever watches. Really, anyone. That could be anyone in the world.
We're going to do better. It's just kind of out the box.
Right, and we took a long
fresh out the box.
hiatus for various reasons.
Yeah.
We did, so.
It's been a rough week.
Mr.
I'm shining like gold, I feel.
Would you like to answer the next question, number 3?
I would love to.
Would you agree that Israel and Palestine should hug it out? Should they hug it out? And also, would you agree that they all descend from the same tribe, that they should find some kind of unity there? Something like that.
I think Palestine's going to kill every one of them.
Really?
They're very upset.
So you think Palestine's going to take over?
I don't think it's that simple.
No.
I think it's more complicated than that.
And it's sad it's not that simple.
The only reason I think it's more complicated is that, like, Palestine says they want to take down the whole United Nations. That's the whole world government.
Whole UN.
They're sick of it, but
they're done.
We're allies with Israel.
That's right.
So we are part of the UN.
Right.
And they said, no, we're going to take all this shit back, and they will fight till there's not one left. I mean, that's their way. And Hunter S. Thompson said, as soon as 9/11 happened, this is a holy war. It would never end until everyone's dead.
And
that should be dead.
I
so
think he's
it
right.
will be a
Sadly.
war no matter what are you going to do?
Right.
What am I going to do?
Right. Nothing.
Nothing. But be pure and be,
Right.
you know, you are your temple and know what you are. Those people commit crimes and evil. If they are, they are. If they're not, they're not. But either way, everybody's got to pay that price. And fuck you. You got a toll to pay at the end, and who gives a shit?
Also, I have another question, and these are all good points, and more serious than we let on. It's actually more what you're saying, what you're describing to people is more serious than we let on. It is about your heart and soul.
But don't get wrapped up into it because your perception is your reality.
That's right. So here's the next question.
I mean, if today
Right.
I asked you if you could do anything, what would you do to help the situation?
Being so far away, that's hard. It's hard to do.
You don't
very
know.
much, right?
You don't know.
I could donate things. I could donate
food.
food.
The best thing you can do is be yourself.
Right.
And be not, just be yourself.
Right.
Don't get caught up in that shit because it's all propaganda.
Keep a pure heart. Well, that's
and
the
we're
next.
Giving you propaganda.
There's the next part of. Here is
the one that makes your heart pop.
Ideas and exchange of thought. So here's another part of the same question, number 3. Do you believe that the so-called conflict is all staged or a hoax? Is that possible? Is that even possible? Or do you think there really is a war going on?
Rigged. It's all corporations. It's all rigged, and it's all people just trying to get something.
So you would say
it's all greed and murder.
There is some. It's contrived.
No, it's all corporate.
It's contrived.
It's all fake. It's all fixed.
Yeah.
No doubt. But the thing is I feel bad for the people that have nothing to do with it because they don't care.
The civilians,
They don't. No, those are very sweet. I mean, those people. I doubt even. I mean, the hatred's not that deep.
And here's the other thing. No one thinks about this. I could be an Israeli, and I have a Palestinian friend, but because of this conflict,
and how they are with the Protestants and the Catholics, they still killing each other,
right?
But
and they want you to pick sides. You have to pick a side, and that's it.
But you got to pick. Are you going to be involved in it or not?
And that's
it. Who gives a shit? Sometimes you don't got a choice.
And sometimes not getting involved gets you killed. They want you to pick a side.
Kids that don't want nothing to do with either side and they die for no reason. I mean, why?
For what?
Because nobody wants to sit down and just be decent to one another. And that's just the way it's made.
And also, do you think
nobody can ever understand? That's why I said I just learned. Anytime I fuck up something, I say, okay, well, where are we going from here? I never argue. Or nothing. Just let it be.
And I think you already answered this. The other part of the question: is it a cover-up or a reason to spark a greater war? And I think you already.
It's a reason to start a greater war.
Right. That's what I've been. I've been thinking about.
I think it's both.
Yeah. That's what I've been wondering. That's why I wanted to ask you your thoughts.
And still, it really has nothing to do with me.
Right.
You can fucking kill me tomorrow. I'll come back and I'll haunt your children.
And I have one more question. Number 4. And this is going to bring us full circle to the beginning of where I started this. Do you think if the Native American who was the first to enlist in World War I and the first black homecoming queen were born in the same generation, they might have something? Do you think they'd get together? You think they would? Think about it. Think about it. Okay, here's the question. Do you think if the Native American who was the first to enlist in World War I and the first black homecoming queen were born in the same generation, they might have something? You think they might have something? If they met? If they really got together?
Too drunk and she wouldn't be having it because she got to work 2 shifts at Waffle House.
Wow.
He's an alcoholic and she's too busy.
Oh, yeah.
So
You're
she
right.
Don't want that. She wants a man that's bringing her out of poverty.
Yeah.
His name's Larry. He's a black
But do you think they'd still be friends though?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. You think she'd still be friends? Yeah.
But he's probably nuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, alcoholic. Native Americans have a trend. They have it. Like,
Do you think he has any mental issues at all? Just like psychological?
who doesn't?
Like, right, I'm just. Well, yeah,
If
you're
you
right. We
live
do.
in this world,
Yeah,
you
you
got
do.
mental issues.
You're right, but
I want to go to your Chuck E. Cheese.
But you're right. We all have some kind of weird,
You
quirky
know?
thing happening with us. But do you think he has like an actual legit illness, like a mental illness or something?
What? Other than being
Other than
raped
just
of
being
his
an
land?
alcoholic or something?
Other than being raped from
right.
life itself.
Trauma, generational trauma, and just genetic trauma. Yeah,
Well, look here, Kendra.
genetic trauma.
When somebody
It's real.
comes over your house and rapes you and throws you on the lawn, and then rapes you on the lawn and tells you and your whole family you don't belong here no more and you go live by the creek, I doubt,
Yeah, you're not gonna be.
you're going to be complaining about much else afterward.
Yeah.
Other than give me the bottle and leave me alone.
Hell yeah, that's right. You're gonna want something. You're gonna want something. So, Mister, that concludes my questionnaire for all the items of interest here. Oh my God, I have burps really bad. I've been wanting to burp so bad.
Days and I thought I was dying, and then I took.
Oh, I have another question though. I have another question. When you were talking earlier during this podcast, did you fart by any chance? Do you remember farting at all?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay, I wasn't sure what I heard. I thought you meant because you're sitting on. Because here you go. You can have the mic. Here. Because folks, he's sitting on this. It's a wood bench, and farts reverberate off benches.
Now, I don't know what we're going from here. I don't know what we're trying to do to me. But I feel sexually activated.
Sexually activated.
We're in time.
So we are currently, Mr. at 51:54.
Alright, I ain't planned on this. What time just to calm me down because I'm in the hot seat. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. To my one-man show. Fucking Adam right on with it. Bitches!
But
You got me in the hot seat.
didn't he go on to say the one-man show in the Black Box Theater in his heart? Didn't that?
The Black Box Theater. We're making taste of life.
Shout out to Adam Ray.
Yeah,
Shout out to Adam Ray, man.
Fucking great comedian.
They're great.
The best.
The
The
that
best.
song never leaves my mind.
It's oddly inspirational.
dude, I gotta. Give me a fresh beer.
I'm gonna sneak them out.
Mister, wait a second. Okay.
I gotta think about it.
All right. Wait a second.
I want to remove the wig, but I think it's kind of a big deal now.
No, show people your hair. Take it off. Let them see it. Because you looked so good last time.
So many cats, skunks. What about love?
Mix it up.
Is a dick plane? Is it big and yellow? Is a dick plane? Is it going your way? I never wanted to ride till I saw it
Watch it. Watch it. It's too loud. There you go. Ooh, 80s. Got that 80s sound. love it.
Hey.
The 80s
Look,
beat.
it's a tough run back. I didn't get a fresh beer.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Right there.
Oh, fuck. What time are we at?
The Tower of Budweiser. It's 58:54.
Alright, one more for the kids.
The Tower
Fuck it. We having
of
fun.
Budweiser.
We're still here.
Check your
This
volume.
is the original beat by
another hour and 4 minutes. I think this is it. Thank you.
And good.
Thank you! And good night!
Bye, bitches.
Love you.
Bye. Bye, bitches. Mr. Say it. You always say bye, bitches.
Bye, bitches!
Bye, bitches. Bye-bye.